Okay, this is the Panda Cup 16 Top 8 Finals. The winner of this will be your new king. Who do you guys like, chat? Who will it be? Will it be Joyverse? Will it be Styx? Bets are still open for just a little bit, so do get in your final last second bets. It's literally 50-50 right now. Perfect synergy. 200,000 Panda bucks for Joy, 200,000 Panda bucks for Styx. We have Styx going first with the sword. Joyverse starting with the shadow. Bisera did not play in this Panda Cup. I think he was basically with school or something like that, so he was actually unable to enter, sadly. Archangel opener, not a bad way to answer. Again, Styx has the more like combo Misty sword. It whiffed kind of hard for Ty Guy, but when Styx has played it, it's looked pretty good so far. A Celeste for Joy in the early game. Bets are still open, chat. Bets are still open. Like, proven into Butler has been just the early game of Styx, and like, it's good enough. He doesn't really need anything else. Okay, Alon. Not the greatest early game from Joy here. And I feel like he needs good early game, because once he gets to the mid game, like, man, this sword game, the sword deck just gets wild. They both ban Portal, really? Yeah. Okay, double adventure just to curb out. With a little bit of pressure. Yeah, this Joy opener was, you know, less than ideal. But he does get the Celeste now. No, it's still super awkward, right? Because his follower is banished, so he doesn't really have... Oh, man. Yeah, that's not a great early game. Like, he doesn't have a reanimate target. You don't want to tour guide your 3-5. That just feels bad, right? Kind of a less than ideal opener. Ooh, spank that Celeste? I don't know, man. It's so awkward. Celeste doesn't even get her last words because there's no reanimate 2 to summon, right? Okay, you can evil Celeste and then pass. I mean, that's a play. He's gonna tour guide it. Oh, my heart. He doesn't get anything out of it. I mean, he gets cards, obviously, but, you know, that's a big downgrade in the followers. Oh, that's a big downgrade. Okay, and because the Archangel wasn't answered, now Styx and Evo it. Get that card draw. Picking up another Archangel. Can banish the tour guide. If he wants to, just do not give him any reanimate targets. Okay, can I just Bro Unitas it? Wants to at least pick up the Great Tree, right? And then Butler, because I think he just wants the Misty, right? He just wants to guarantee that he has Misty next turn. He's already done quite a bit of face damage. And Misty's, you know, not the worst follow-up. And what does Joy have but a Wind Dog in his top deck? Those aren't evoed. Okay, Nicola gets Rush. Can clear, you know, one of these guys, Evo and clear another one, but man, I don't know. I think we just see Misty, right? Just Misty and go face. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. It's a clear. He's one. Actually, doesn't auctions do or is that the other spell? There's one that goes face for 2, right? Oh, it is this one. Well, chat, that's yet again turn 6 lethal for Styx. Man. Alright, chat, it's come down to this. Styx, I don't think he ever lost with his sword. I think every single game in top 8, he brought the sword and it was just, oh man, absurd. Like every time we saw a rally sword, the rally swords got like super bullied. But when we saw Styx sword popped off. Okay, potentially the final game of the tournament. If Styx wins this, he will be your new king. If Joyverse wins, he will, you know, get one more chance. We have Styx going first with the Machina Evil Rune. Joyverse gonna run it back with the Shadow. Styx Believer looking good. It's not over yet. Don't count out Joy, but you know. He was number 1 after 6 rounds of Swiss. And usually whoever's number 1 in standings tends to not do well in top 8. But Joy already made it to the finals, which is not bad. 3 Evos, auto win. Okay, we're gonna see Styx curbing out with the Deputy. Picks up that early Vincent. We'll see when he can get him online. Meanwhile, Joy... Probably this is already better early game than he had last game, right? Pretty sure it's already better. Oh, there's the Eleanor. Okay, Gunslinger. Keep the steeds rolling. Any early game is better than last game? Yeah, his early game was just... Ooh, it was sadness. It was just sadness.
Guess I'll put some back on.
Okay, Nicola could just, you know, answer the 4-3.
Well, this ain't ideal, is it?
I'm just taking the card draw right now. I feel like Styx will probably end on the Steed, so that he gets the, oh, never mind, just going with double Eleanor, interesting. Like I said, Eleanor hasn't really done much the entire tournament, but, I mean, she's there. It does draw you a pretty solid card, we could say. Yeah, not really seeing the early game Ania from Joy. Just hasn't happened this set. Can slam down that Bone Fanatic. The Spite Bound Evo. Pretty solid to clear here, stabilizing. I mean, this could still be Vincent. I don't know if he wants to get the Vincent out this early or if he wants to wait. But Vincent is definitely an option. I feel like just getting the Vincent out of the way so you don't have to worry about it later on is like pretty good. And then everything that Rune does becomes insane with the Vincent leader effect, right? Joy should have shuffled better. Looking at the Marie. I feel like I see the Rune power plays and how Styx can win this. I mean, Joy's gonna have some plays, right? Roly Poly, eventually Necro Impulse, something like that. Like Celeste, you would think, has to be good against Rune, right? Denying the spells is pretty massive at some point. Okay, interesting. Going with the Marie. So maybe it's Marie like Conjuring? Just trying to get the Evo as soon as possible. Okay, that's 2 in 1 turn, and I guess a full board clear. I like the idea of a Hardy with Vincent and then a horse in play for next turn. Yeah, I feel like getting Vincent out early is nice, but you know, Styx gonna just focus on the board. Maybe wait till he gets a better chance for Vincent. I mean, Styx is a very good player, right? He's done very, very well. I mean, not just today, but just in his entire career. Man does have the SBO champion flair, so you know, definitely knows what he's doing. Roly Poly Slam Jam, of course. Finally gonna see Ania do something. And it's pretty good. He does have Roly Poly Evo. Clear, survives. Doesn't get to use Necromancy, but yeah, Nia's still fine. Still gets the 1-1, right? Yeah, I feel like the Vincent spell is just really, really good against she was great against Shadow. This again could be a Vincent turn. Could be like double Dog Detective or something like that. The Marie survived and he's got more Maries in hand, so maybe is it time to go Marie Turbo? Just become a Marie deck. I'm really curious to see when Joy is gonna slam down that Celeste. I feel like that would be key in him winning this match, right? Kind of like freezing Styx for a turn with Celeste. Maybe following it up with a Necro Impulse or something to close the game out. Flower power time. He's thinking. Okay, looking like Steed Vincent. Okay, there's the Vincent. So he does have the Vincent leader effect now. You won't have to worry about it later on, and we've seen time and time again the Vincent effect puts in work 100%. Don't use the Marie to clear the board. Gets a 7-5 left behind. Like I said, leader effect very, very important. Double Necro Impulse for Joy, pretty good. Rest of his hand not amazing. Balance is okay, I guess, right? Discards the other one. And then roly-poly again, run it back. Okay, roly-poly, you know, he has that shield, which is really, really nice. Once again, it's just a Neon 1-1. He can't spend Necromancy, but again, not bad, right? But now the Vincent effect is online. It should be easier and easier for Styx to clear these boards. Because of an assembly, he's currently only at 3 evos, but he does have double Marine hand as well as double Dog Detective, so he'll be able to increase those evos, you know, relatively soon. Although aside from the guild itself, he doesn't really have those other cheap spells. I'm not seeing any Delta Cannons. If one of those detectives was a Tetra, like, he would be super in there. Right now, this might still be a little bit weird. Doesn't really have cards to fuse into the fruits either. Yeah, he's really missing Tetra, right? Tetra would really, like, make this hand come together nicely. Okay, looks like we're going Double Marie Fruits. And then Guild after. Something like that. Maybe he draws another spell he could play. Maybe that's why the Eleanor is okay, right? Because she just gives you a cheap spell that you could use when you need spells, like in these situations. Ooh, I mean, Meister gives you free spells. Meister, not a bad choice. That actually works out way better, right? Because now you can proc the, yeah, that seems way, way better. Gets 2 rapid fires and a Word of Judgment. And you can save the assembly for a better day. Yeah, even though he had another fusion, I think the fruits was definitely the correct play. Marie's cleanup. Still spends rapid fire, keeps everybody nice and healthy. And now Joy with no evos. How does he respond? He does get a Wind Dog and he does have 10 shadows. Oh, but he draws the other Wind Dog. That's not what you want to see. And his hand is not good. Like, it's just not right. Necro Impulse is not winning the game right now. I don't think that he could just, like, go face and ignore this. Celeste, while annoying, doesn't actually... Is he gonna trade with us or is he just go face? He could trade. He can at least clean up most of the board. But then he doesn't really get to do anything else, so it still feels like a pretty sad turn, right? Like, okay, so he spends his turn clearing like 1 Meister and then getting a Wind Dog. Like, bro, that's not a great turn. Also, now he's down in Necro Impulse and he spent his shadows, so far from getting lethal. Marie just gonna eat up the Wind Dog. You can go double Dog Detective, just cash out the free evos. And then Alon's to draw Tetra. Oh man. Plus Joy was just, you know, struggling in terms of the board. And now Guild Assembly is at a respectable 7. Getting a lot of stats, a full clear, a triple Words of Judgment. And Styx is up to 20 life. This is looking rough for Joyverse. Okay, Nicola can answer one of these. Although you need a Machina follower and play first, right? So... another Necro Impulse? Oh man. Like, the draws have just not been what he needs, right? This is more rough stuff than he thought. Okay, he's just digging, man. But while he's digging, like, he's spending those precious play points. Okay, balance is pretty good. That's definitely a great draw. Balance and Nicola lets him answer at least, you know, 2 of these. Doesn't get to play Celeste though, so Styx is free to go ham with those spells. Can at least clear one of the 7/7s, but not the second one. One Grimmer picked up, and this is a wrap. It's the robot. Oh, he burned the Grimmer. Ooh. Wait a second, chat. He burned the Grimmer. Okay, well, he can maybe draw another one, right? Just draw another Grimmer. Just draw another one. There it is. That's gonna be GG. Styx gonna take the game, gonna take the series 2-0. And Styx is your new Penguin King. Shout outs to Joyverse, well played. But he falls short in the finals. And Styx is your champion. Burns the Grimmer, doesn't matter. Just get a second one. GG. Well played, Styx. Well played. Clappy clap to both players. Congratulations to Styx winning the whole tournament and becoming the new Penguin King. Didn't drop any game today. Oh yeah, he won everything.